Go.
Hi, this is Peter.
Hi, this is Sandra.
And we are medievalist.net.
And we are coming to you today to recap the first episode of Battle Castle.
Yes, and it was a great episode. And we were just, we have to thank all the people at Battle Castle for sending us a copy early. And we just had a chance to watch it, and we were amazed.
It was riveting. I kept making you rewind stuff. It was very, very good. I don't know where to start. There was so much packed into that episode. It was crazy. I just, watching this just gives you a complete appreciation for everything that goes into Medieval Castle, how it's built, how painstaking it is to just, Yeah,
they had a really good kind of a start. I really like the part where they go to this castle in France that's being built, and they show how every stone has to be. It's a painstaking process.
That was a very cool. We're sort of starting in the middle of the episode, but mascot. But the point is that Dan Snow managed to go in and show a castle in France where they were rebuilding it based on how castles were built in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
And he actually got to sit there and do one of the
blocks.
One of the blocks, and then put his name in it. It was very, very cool. And you're just astounded when you see the size of these castles, and then you see the blocks and how long it took to just hammer out one block. Then it just kind of gives you this whole new perspective on a castle. It's not just,
It kind of tells you, how long and how difficult a process building a castle like Crac Chevaliers, which was a huge castle even during its period.
Makes modern condos seem so ghetto. just putting that out there. Just really. No comment.
No comment.
Yeah. But it started out with a background, which I thought was great because, unless you're Peter and you're obsessed with everything that's crusades, castles, or, this episode for Crac, I think they made it for Peter, just to tell you, because it was, you can stop grinning.
I've done some research on it. So.
Just a little bit. And he was just grinning ear to ear, and the whole time, this was Peter's episode. Mm-hmm. Yes, would you say?
Oh, yeah, I loved it. It's...
Crac was your Crac.
That's right, that's what it is. I loved it, and I have to say, and of course I get my kind of scholarly eye on it. I'm thinking, I hope they don't make any mistakes. And they did not. I think you got everything right.
Your scholarly eye.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I thought that was, in terms of, research and how it was presented, this was, top notch. So I was really,
it was
really
incredible.
Happy.
And the great thing is, like I was saying, most of us aren't Peter, so we don't know that much about Crac.
Yeah.
And they did a wonderful job of giving background information on the history, on the knights, the Hospitallers, Saladin, and Baybars, and it was fantastic for those of us who aren't that familiar with that particular period, or who aren't crusader specialists.
Yeah,
so I think it was well done. It wasn't too technical or dry. It was just the perfect mix of their reenactments and
Dan Snow delivers it really well. He's very crisp, and he's saying, this is he has to explain a little bit about what's happening. He's very crisp at it, and it's very accurate. So I was really happy.
Dan, you have the world's best job. Just saying, if you're ever sick. Okay. So I put that out there. But I thought it was incredible. I loved it because, I think it did a very good job of capturing everything from, someone who has no background to someone who's scholarly. I don't think it would have bored a scholar.
No.
And I don't think it was too over your head for someone who has no knowledge of castles whatsoever.
Exactly. And I thought it was really good how they went and used kind of places, other castles to kind of show you, besides going to France, they went to Malbork in Poland to show the kind of siege machines that they have there. They showed the trebuchet and how it works.
That was one of my favorite parts, the trebuchet. Sorry to interrupt there, but I thought that was awesome. They showed, and the cinematography in this show is incredible. Like the vistas panning around the castle, and then the trebuchet showing how to launch it. And then they managed to get these angles, camera angles, up under as it was shooting. It was just, it was amazing, you know, and total replica of what an actual medieval trebuchet was like. It was fascinating to me.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
And that thing in Poland they had, what was it that they covered to protect the miners?
Yeah.
From the onslaught from the castle. That was also...
Yeah, like, it kind of just shows you, like, and you had to kind of explain, you know, what they did. And, of course, like, and I like how they say, like, this is like what would have been used by Baybar's armies. Like, they're not saying this is exactly the way it was, because there are differences. So I like that, how they kind of put that in there, so...
What was your favorite part?
Me? I really liked, actually, just, you know, how they're describing the defenses. You know, how there was this moat that was there and it was being fed by water. Like the kind of even like how they described, this particular defense along the wall where they have arrow slits for their shots, and how they can throw boiling water or pitch or lime down on the enemies. So I really enjoyed like those little descriptions, and just having Dan walk around the castle is
Dan. Lucky boy. Anyways, I loved when he said it was a seismic upgrade. I thought that was the best. And they were showing the talus. So this castle just kept going. Earthquake. Every time something came at, you know, Crac, they were like, we must build it better. It was so great. It was fantastic. And I loved, you know, that they explained the talus, the 50-meter. So it was leveled by an earthquake, and then they said, you know what, this really sucks. Let's rebuild it. Yeah. Let's make it better. And they put the talus up, and it was just awesome. And the close-ups and Dan walking around with one of the historians. One of the experts on fortifications. It was just absolutely, you know, astounding. Yeah. I love that part when they were explaining what happened after the earthquake and how they built it to specifications so that nothing could take it down again. It was just like crazy. Even
there's a nice little detail where they're describing how this tower works with how they kind of built particular stones to fit this tower. I really liked how they kind of put in that little bit of detail.
So that was pretty, I was awesome. I think, like I said, that was my favorite part of talking about all that. And just this episode was a great way to show all of the good stuff that's coming down the pike in the future. Because if this is just the opening episode, I can't wait for the next one.
There are several more episodes, and like if they're all going to be like this quality, wow! I think like historians, medievalists are going to be watching this show for like years and years, just because it's so well shot, so well done.
It's beautifully, like I can't say this. The cinematography, you can see in the background here. We got a picture of Crac from the show up. Just the way it was filmed is worth. It's like, you know, medieval eye candy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you know, I loved it. I was thrilled the whole time. I just was glued to the screen. It was incredible. Yeah,
I'd like, you know, in closing, just want to thank, you know, the people at Battle Castle for sending us this episode early, and we're going to be really looking forward to seeing more of the show. So thank you so much.
Definitely, it was amazing. And please, please, please watch Battle Castle. It's an incredible show. It's educational. It's fun. It's panoramic. It's beautiful. It is worth watching.
It's medievalicious.
And it's medievalicious. Thank you. Go medieval.
They go medieval, yes.
Watch Battle Castle and the Crac Chevaliers. Thank you.
Bye.